All right, what is going on, guys? Today I'm going to talk about how I invest my money. So in June, so last month, we roughly did because I just calculated my margins. I wanted to see where my money was going because I do invest on a monthly basis. So I wanted to see how I invested the 100K. I don't know if you guys care about this, but I hope it inspires some of you guys to start investing heavily, especially those in your early 20s. I wish someone told me that I should have invested way more heavily into the market when I was younger. Because, like, when you're 20, in your early 20s, time is on your side. All you have to do is do the boring stuff. If you invested, like, whatever you can afford, 1K a month into the S&P 500, I'm pretty sure you can retire by 40, like, easily. Anyone. I don't quote me on that, but I think the money works out. But yeah, what my actually recording is corrupted, so I already ate creatine, so no creatine for today. But in terms of numbers, I can report it again. Its revenue was at 3.4K. That's up $400 from the day before. Amazon at 1350, which is a bit higher than the previous days. Mediavine at 108, which is whatever, and OnlyFans at 1924. All right, guys, if you appreciate me doing, I don't know, these videos, can you just comment entrepreneur for the YouTube algorithm? Please, and thank you so much. I'm not showing my Amazon numbers because apparently it's against TOS. I'll just move on. Anyways, let's chat about today's episode. If you got, quick plug. Well, this isn't a plug. I think if you guys want to follow along, sign up for the first link in the description. And let me just show you what you're going to get. So if you guys get sent, if you first link in the description, you get sent the sheet. Today is episode 236. And yeah, you can see exactly how I invest it. But let's take a look at the granular numbers. First off, from my June profits is 100K. I think it's like roughly 80K goes directly into cash holdings. The reason for that is I'm trying to save up for retirement, right? So here's my thought process. 80K goes directly into cash, and obviously I'm making interest on that. And on a monthly basis, I keep investing heavily. So it's roughly 16K into Wealthsimple, the robo investors, and here's the split. I'm going to show you guys what the split looks like, and then about 6K per month into a split between S&P 500 total U.S. market index and a growth ETF. And this is what the growth ETF looks like in terms of split. It's 80-20 bonds, stocks to bonds. And here are just some of the major holdings like Microsoft, Apple, Nvidia, so on and so forth. So that's not too interesting. I'm also going to go through my stock portfolio with you guys just to see what's up. So what you might think that my cash holdings is really high, but when I do stop working, what I expect is the income monthly profits to drop down to, I don't know, let's say bearish projections. I'm going to guess like 20K per month. That will be net profit. That will be very bearish. So for me to still live plus invest heavily into the market at like a rate of 22K per month, that's just the number I came up with. Let me know what you guys think. Most of you guys will probably think I'm heavy on cash, but you have to keep in mind that like I do project my income to go down in the future. That's the reasoning. But yeah, let's take a look at my stock portfolio right now. So in my personal margin account, which means like I kind of just stock pick, I only have Cloudflare. I don't know why. I should probably transfer this one out. I don't feel strongly about it. And then we have my corporate equities account, which is actually, I thought it was way higher than this. Let me see. 764K. Tesla is on an absolute rip. So I actually, what is this? 20% of my corporate account portfolio is in Tesla. 60% is this in this like cash maximizer, which means it's like it pays 5% annual a year. And what it does is it just grows at a speed of 5% a year. Higher or lower depending on whatever. Oh, interesting that my Walmart holdings is up 52% from the day I bought it, which is 4% of my holdings. Microsoft, which actually ballooned to a lot. Wow. I only bought this like a year ago, less than like a couple months ago. CNR, which is Canadian Rails, a boomer stock, pays nice dividends. Let me see what's the dividends on this. Where can I see that? I haven't looked in a while. 2%. It's whatever. Got some bank stocks. TD Bank. I don't know if you guys know it. Outside of Canada, it's a 5% yield. It's pretty good. In terms of annual growth, year to date, it's pretty bad. It's down actually like, what is that, 10%? Pretty shitty. TELUS, which is a telecommunications in Canada. So the telecommunications, they kind of have a mini monopoly in Canada, hence why I bought it. It's down quite a bit. I think they pay nice, 7.5%. I guess we'll take that. I don't know. I'm not supposed to have too many dividends in this account because I think if I make more than $60K a year in corporate dividends, it gets taxed at like, I'm no longer considered a small business. So it's just complicated. Got Coca-Cola up 23%. This is like, oh God, why did I buy this? Like a commercial real estate REIT. Might cut my losses and sell this. 4.8% yield, meh. And then the Vanguard. So the VFE is just S&P 500. With a total of total equity $764K US dollars. And let's look at my Wealthsimple. Wealthsimple is pretty much my just like my mobile one. It's kind of like the Robinhood of Canada. This is personal cash. I have 405K. And if you guys see, I'm actually really cash heavy right now. I have, what is this? Nearly 1.3 million US dollars in cash sitting between personal and business. And that's 23% of my net worth is in cash, which is pretty intense. I'm trying to think. So as of right now, I'm just talking through you guys with you guys. I don't know if you guys care. This is more for me, if anything. So right now I'm averaging in at roughly 22K CAD, Canadian dollars, which is roughly 17K US a month into the markets. 16K of that being business, 6K a month being personal. I'm trying to think if I should up that. What do you guys think? I'm really heavy in cash. Should I be upping that to maybe double? I don't know. The markets are really up right now, though. I don't know how I feel about it. Maybe next time we take a little dip, I'll start averaging in heavily. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think here. Not financial advice. I don't take it with a grain of salt. So there's a couple accounts here. There's cash, this was personal, TFSA, which means all gains in here are tax-free in Canada. RRSP, tax deferral system in Canada. So all the gains here, when you take it out, you have to pay, but you only pay when you, in the future. So you can trade in here. It's like deferral system's great because money now is worth more than money in the future. And non-registered account, it means it's just your like daily, like the trading. And this is the robo-advisor for Wealthsimple. Total being 1.2 mil CAD, which is, I guess, 800K US, something like that. TFSA, what do we have in here? We have Airbnb, which is pathetic. Granite Real Estate Investment, which you guys remember. I want to see, how is this sorted? Because this is not sorted by total value. Meta, which I bought ways back, 45%, pretty good. Microsoft, 43%. Palantir, by the way, I don't even know what they do. I just bought it because at IPO, because I was like, during my Warren Buffett days, I thought I was like the ultimate trader. So I was like, I'm going to hold Palantir forever. And I think I might. So Palantir, I actually bought, I only have 700 shares left. I bought 2K shares at IPO and I flipped out of it when it doubled and then just kind of purchased other random shit in here. Yeah, I'm going to hold this one like until I die probably. And it's either going to become, I don't know, $1 trillion company or it's going to flop and it's whatever. My principal is 19K. I don't even care. Another bank stock and the greatest upset in my investing history, Square or Block. You guys really let me down. I'm down 67%, down 20K US dollars on this. Unbelievable. So actually my total return, I've calculated, I'm a trash investor. So with that said, what I should have done is I should have just simply, what I should have done is simply just S&P 500. So that's why I moved my brokerage account into Wealthsimple. So as you can see, I have a recurring buy of $75 a week into VGRO, which is the growth ETF that I talked about earlier. I've done that since Jan and is only up 4%. It'll probably average out to be like 5 or 6%, but this is averaged out, right? Whereas on January 1st, I lump summed into the Vanguard S&P and is up like 26%. So something to be said there. Non-registered account. I got ARMS. I don't even know what they do. I just heard like microchips, NVIDIA. Maybe they do something similar. So I just bought like, how much did I buy? Like 6K worth. Costco. I love Costco. Just bought 5 shares just to support them. MX. I don't know why I bought this. Reddit. I bought some puts. Got clapped down 60%. Hey, I still think they're a garbage company, so I'm going to hold this till expiration just for jokes. And then I have some reoccurring buys. So the 6K a month I invest into the market is split between S&P 500, total stock index at 500 per week, and then also the growth ETF at 500 a week. So I've been doing this since probably early this year. This is up a lot. So feels good. I wish I did this more. But it's okay. We start now. I'm 32. I still have hopefully a good 20 years ahead of me. And yeah. And then last but not least, my high risk investor business robo advisor. I already showed you guys this chart on the Notion document, which split between US equities, international equities, Canadian equities, so on and so forth. So the U.S. equities, I've never taken a look at this. QUU, which is large cap. Okay, interesting. VTI, which is total stock. Okay. Also, I think it's important when you guys invest in things such as ETFs and I don't know these robo-advisors to understand the underlying assets behind them for risk management, you know. But this is good to know. Is this total market? No, this is S&P and TSX capped. Interesting. Goldman Sachs active beta low volume. Huh. All right, fine. Yeah, but I guess that's it. I went over everything. My total stock portfolio and cash portfolio sits at a total of 2.6 mil, which is decent. I don't really feel too strongly about it. I think I should invest more heavily into the market. But that's it for today, guys. No time for questions. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I don't know. What do you guys think? A bit different. But I think it's important. If you took away anything from today, if you're in your early 20s, the only thing I urge you to do is to invest in the S&P 500 on a set amount of times per month. Like whether it be weekly or monthly, whatever you can afford. Right now, let's say you make $3K a month, you put away $1K a month in S&P 500. It will change your life. Trust me. Please just do that. Dollar cost average. I wish someone told me that. That's it, guys. Have a good rest of your day.